What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? Heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sacred Sunday to all of you. I want to acknowledge those of you who are watching on all the different Facebook groups and pages, and on the Conscious Awakening Network, on Humanities Team, on the YouTube channels, and of course, all of our beloveds that are in the Zoom room with us. I also want to acknowledge those of you watching the recording, because our statistics show that about a third of the people that end up watching the show are watching the replay. So whenever or wherever you're watching, wherever you're from, welcome. Namaste. You know, we call this the Sacred Sunday Show, and we've been doing this for 3.5 years. And it's been, for me, a really wonderful way to honor, to come together in community. It's really been my church in many ways, and it's been wonderful and a really precious part of my life. And so it's beautiful to see so many of you with us. And we have a really special pair of guests. We've got some important announcements, but we are going to go right into starting things off with our beloved Omashar to get us going with some music. I am so glad to see Eleanor, Joy, and Ian with us. So I know we'll have some dancing. And a reminder to everybody, turn on your cameras, move and groove to the music. Let's all come together and move in that way. And beloved brother Omashar, how are you this morning?
I am completely awesome. Thank you so much. I'm just traveling through the cosmos here. And nice to know you're in Ashland. I can feel the freshness of Ashland in my soul. And this song is called Distant Light. Namaste and happy Sacred Sunday to us all.
We are having some significant internet challenges here. So, all right. Want to ask everybody to hold the blessing that our internet here stabilizes. It was pretty tough yesterday. Omashar, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am, young man. You sound
Very
great. Your voice, we can hear you. You're a little choppy, but you are loud and proud.
They were literally doing the song. My internet was going in and out. So beautiful song. Thank you, everybody, for moving and grooving
Yes.
the music.
Yes.
And I'm going to go to gallery view for a moment. Let's all twinkle Omashar and give him some love. He's such a blessing.
Namaste.
And Omashar will be back for sure today and every day. Okay. So the show is called The Awakening World. And what we all have in common is that we are all awakening together in community. And what a blessing it is to have each other. And something that I believe is that it's really important for all of us to cultivate a greater spiritual practice as our planet and as humanity goes through these turbulent times and difficult times. And on the one hand, obviously, there's a lot of scary things with climate change and threats of nuclear war and all the other challenges humanity faces, and clearly creating an unsustainable world right now. But I think most of us do believe that there is also an opportunity for humanity to awaken. And we need to be the change that we're seeking. You know, the Dalai Lama has said there's not going to be another Dalai Lama or another Messiah, but that the Sangha is the next Messiah, that the Sangha, the group energy, all of us coming together, is the next awakening of consciousness. And so I'm personally making some choices to change some things in my life to increase my spiritual practice. And as a result, there's also going to be some wonderful changes here on our Awakening World shows in Global Peace Tribe. And one of those changes is that we are going to start offering 7 days a week a meditation. We're going to gather at 6:30 p.m. California time every day and have a 20 to 30 minute meditation. And it's going to be actually happening live here in Ashland, Oregon at the Haven. Some of you know the Haven. We've done a pair of shows now from the Haven. It's a beautiful spiritual center in downtown Ashland. It's a gorgeous place filled with crystals, and there's a beautiful community of people built around the Haven. And so we are going to start offering a daily meditation live, and then we will live stream it out to our audience. And all of you, everybody who is part of our Awakening World audience, will be able to watch, anticipate, and it'll be led by different members of the Haven and Ashland community. And we have 2 of those core members with us today. And I'm now going to introduce, this is beloveds Deborah Juliet and Mia O'Brien, and they're absolute core members of the Haven, of the Ashland community, and also connected to our beloved Twin Ray teachers. And so they're going to be sharing with us today about the power of meditation and also the power of KES healing, what that is. And today we're going to actually do a practice. We're going to do some meditation together that Deborah will lead. And also we are going to experience KES healing, which Mia O'Brien will lead. So welcome both of you. And I'm going to remove myself from the spotlight and put the focus on each of you to share a little bit about the power of meditation and what KES healing is, and take it away, ladies.
Oh, thank you. What a joy it is to be with everyone today and to really anchor in this beautiful energy of the sun that's shining so brightly here and the sun that's shining right next to me. So it's truly a joy. Would you like me to start with KES?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this beautiful introduction.
Yeah.
And we love you so much. We are seeing so many familiar faces. It's such a joy to see all of you. So thank you so much.
It is such a joy. So I've been doing KES since Sanandaji and Shikinama have brought this back literally from the future. After my awakening in 2012, a lot of my empathic abilities opened up so much that I had to learn how to get that under control and be able to work with that. And so, I just was a natural healer at that point. And I did Reiki healing. I did some sound healing. I did, color tonality healing along the way. But it wasn't until the Twin Ray brought the Christic energy system back from the future when this body, this soul recognized it immediately. It just became such a natural remembrance for me. And so the system goes beyond those others that, I guess we would call modalities. This is not a modality. It's literally a system. And it goes beyond, it goes into the actual unified field of creation. It goes into that frequency, that vibration, the pristineness of that Mother, Father, God energy that pulls in, God's laws, pulls in God's virtues, and allows the most pristine frequency of the unified field and unified consciousness to reverberate into the container. And so when that happens, when that reverberation comes into the container, it literally then vibrates and offers up all of those things that are not a part of that higher frequency vibration, tonality, sacred geometry. It allows all of that to get shaken up a little bit, kind of like a tornado or hurricane with the eye in the center. If the container is, within that pristine eye of peace and tranquility and coherency and synergy. But all around it is all of the potential chaos and all that is not of that, that peace and that tranquility within. And so this Christic energy system is literally a spiral. It uses a spiral, which is the same spiral of the universe, which is the same spiral of nature, which is the same spiral of our cells. Everything even within science, everything is within a spiral. And so it uses these spirals to be able to go in and bring up and bring out all of that energy, frequency, vibration, all of that dissonance that is not, in coherency, all of the misqualified energies, frequencies, and vibrations. It allows that to come up and out of these particular vessels that are holding imprints, that are holding all of the implants and all of the traumas and all of the wounds, all of the dis-ease, all of the old programming and conditioning. And it opens up the field to allow that to come up and to be released. And not in just this lifetime, but in all of your lifetimes, through all of your lineage, both maternal and paternal genetic lines, through your entire soul family tree that you travel and you incarnate with from many lifetimes. It goes through the roots of that soul family tree and reverberates those and all the way up and all the way out to those branches to, just to allow the old stories to be let go. We no longer have to hold on to those old stories. This is the time now. This is the time that we've been waiting for. And we no longer have to be bound by those. We no longer have to hold on to those. And so this system allows that to happen. It allows you to just let go and let God.
Wonderful. So would you like to start with it now? I believe, and then I would love to lead you into a beautiful meditative state for beautiful beloved Mia to heal all of us, and Yeah, so okay, I will just start the meditation and explain afterwards maybe why meditation. I know every one of you has had a lot of beautiful experiences through meditation, and I will later on explain why meditation actually is so important and what it really does with us and our brain, so that you really will enjoy coming in every day. So I invite all of you to sit very straight and close your beautiful eyes, and put your right hand on your beautiful heart and your left hand on your solar plexus, which would be your abdomen. And we will slowly, very, very slowly, breathe into our left hand, into the belly. All take a deep breath. And now we try to hold it and let go of any of all our thoughts we could possibly have. And we slowly breathe out. And we deeply breathe in one more time into our left hand, breathing in all the joy and happiness and love of this planet, letting the oxygen doing all the magic in our beautiful bodies, and we slowly breathe out. And one more time, we deeply breathe in all the joy and happiness, and we hold it for 2 seconds, letting go of all our thoughts. And we breathe out everything that we do not want in our life. Wonderful. And one more time, we deeply breathe in the joy and happiness and love, letting it swirl around through every cell of our body, and enjoy the peace of mind. And we slowly breathe out everything that we don't need anymore. Beautiful. And one more time, we deeply breathe into our beautiful heart. All the love that is there and that is now inside of us. And we enjoy that beautiful love and light, and we keep it. And we slowly breathe it all out with a very flat left hand now. Very nice. And one more time, we deeply breathe in all the love, and we hold it 2, 3, 4, and we deeply breathe out everything that we don't want. And now, to enjoy this beautiful healing session, I invite you all to lay down and feel comfortable and make yourself as comfortable as possible. You can also drink some water, and I will continue to lead the meditation if you want while you are laying and enjoying wherever you're sitting on and laying. Wonderful. So we deeply breathe in one more time. And we breathe in all the love that we can feel around us. And we hold it 2, 3, observe our thoughts, letting them all go. And we deeply breathe out and relax into the softness of the being and the light that is inside all of us. And one more time, we deeply enjoy letting the light and love enter in your body while Mia is doing all her magic. And we breathe out everything that we really don't need anymore in this life. And one more time, we deeply breathe it all in. And we enjoy the peace of mind. Let go anything that's in our mind. And we slowly and deeply breathe out everything that we don't want. Yes, very beautiful. And we deeply breathe in one more time. We feel the love and light doing the magic in every cell. And we deeply relax and breathe it all out. Very beautiful. And we enjoy now the love and light. Yes. And we deeply breathe it all out. And we breathe in the love and the light. And we deeply breathe out. Wonderful. And Omar Shah, if you want to put in some music, you feel free to add some music.
Music wasn't working so well, my love. So
So we continue, just enjoy the love and light inside all of you. And we slowly breathe out. And we can deeply breathe in, feeling the light filling up every particle of our body, feeling the tingling sensation everywhere. And we slowly breathe out that love to everyone in this planet and beyond. We breathe, slowly breathe it all in again. And we feel the exchange of love and light within ourselves and around. And we slowly breathe out the beautiful love and light that you are. And one more time, we breathe in. And we relax.
Mm.
Take a moment now. Breathing back this beautifulness has been purified, has been cleansed, transmuted, and transformed. Allowing yourself to feel the lightness, peace within. The here and the now. In all heavenly realms, into this body, into this earth. Alchemizing all and every cell, every all your bones. As the old story is gone and the new story is born. It's taking a few more minutes to come back with all of us together in celebration of this beautiful earth, in celebration of each and every individual of you. As we come together as the we. As I turn it back over to Scott once again, I thank you for the opportunity to serve. It is my greatest joy and pleasure.
Thank you so much, beloveds. Omashar, for your amazing music and that meditation with your voice and your connection to the divine and Mia. The internet here is really choppy, so I'm sorry, I need you to let me know if people are able to hear me okay. And I'd like to open it up to the chat box, and please let us know what you're experiencing right now. I'd love to hear from some of you. And one of the things I wanted to offer is that if anyone is especially needing a healing today, we could ask our beloved Mia to put a little attention onto you. So that is an option that's available. So please use the chat box and let us know how your experience is. And while you're doing that, I am going to make some announcements because I promised to make announcements. So there's a very wise person in my life who has suggested that it would be valuable for me to take a day off every now and then, or at least once a week, ideally. And so I have decided that I am going to make Sundays a day away from devices and really kind of go more into my own rest or my own nurturing. And it's been a big decision because I love doing the Sacred Sunday show. I love this show. But we're actually going to be increasing our practice together by now doing the meditation every night at 6:30 in the evening. Again, it's going to be taking place live at the Haven, a spiritual center here in Ashland. Then we can tune in just energetically, or we'll actually be able to tune in via live stream. We'll live stream it out to our Awakening World audience every night. I have also been asked to co-facilitate, to co-steward, along with Deborah, who you just met, who led the meditation, events at the Haven. You know, I used to, before COVID, that's what I did. I led retreats, usually one every couple of months, and a lot of classes. I've taught over 500 live compassionate communication classes, oneness blessing events. And so the opportunity to be creating live events at a facility with the thriving community is really exciting for me. For example, one of the live events that you all will be able to join us for is this upcoming Thursday night. Kristen Hoffman is in Ashland. And so we're going to have a satsang experience with Kristen Hoffman singing musically and the Twin Ray providing wisdom, and they're going to kind of weave together. And that's going to be this Thursday night, July 13th, and this will be a special event for the Awakening World. So we're still going to do our Wednesday night show and our Saturday night show. The shows will now start with meditation and then go into what the program is going to be. And then again, we'll be offering meditation every night at 6:30, and then special events. And we'll be doing a lot of, on Thursday nights here at the Haven, we're going to be doing a lot of special events, and many of them will be live streamed out to the Awakening World audience. So it's a lot of changes that are going to be
Scott,
evolving. And yes.
So the Wednesday and Saturday night now start at 7 after the meditations, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. Although we may choose to have, as a transition, so we may choose to have perhaps even you music, doing something from 6 to 6:30, even playing a pre-recorded, so people coming in at 6 o'clock will see something. I haven't worked that part out yet, to be honest, because we just decided yesterday for the 6:30 meditation. So there's a transition period of the next couple of weeks as we kind of sort all this out. And we'd love to get people's feedback. But what is for sure is 6:30 p.m. every night will be the meditation happening live at Haven and live and outdoor.
So 6 days a week.
7 days a week.
On Sunday as well.
Sundays as well. I may or may not, because other people will be leading the meditations.
Yes, of course.
Members of the community will be leading it.
Yeah.
And I'll be tuning in. But I'm not going to take the responsibility for doing a Sacred Sunday show every Sunday now. However, there may be another member of our community who may choose to, on occasion or frequently, do Sacred Sunday shows. We'll see how that might emerge.
Yeah, that'll be wonderful. Yes. It's a transition time right now. So here we are, going with the flow. As Eleanor Joy just said, we are the flow.
I've brought Deborah and Mia back on. Mia, while Omusho was playing and while Deborah was doing the meditation, you were doing PES. Tell us, what's that like for you? What are you experiencing and what's taking place during that time?
Yeah, so what I do is just become an empty vessel, right? I'm not doing anything. I just allow this vessel to be used by the Holy Mother, Holy Father, God of the Most High, to come in and bring any kind of frequency or vibration, any colors, any tones, any sacred geometries that are needed for not just the collective in the container, but each individual as well. And so I just hold that frequency. And then if something needs to be cleared or pulled out, then this body can do that as well. What I felt for this, there was a lot of root stuff that needs to be pulled, a lot of old Piscean roots, a lot of those old programmings and those old stories that are binding us to, the old reality, or binding us to these old vessels that are still, carbon in nature. So the more we can pull that out, those low frequencies, and be able to fill it in with those higher frequencies and the higher arcs of light that come in by those beautiful archangels, then the lighter you feel, the more peaceful you feel, the closer you get to the eye of the hurricane, and you're not swirling around in, that swirl around that beautiful, peaceful eye. So it's getting rid of all of that muck, if you will, in the outside and bringing everything closer into the center of that spiral where everything is in alignment, including the masculine and feminine. We're bringing the past and the future together into this now moment. And so you're not in the past, you're not projecting into the future. We're bringing everything back into this now moment. And we're really clearing through all of that misuse of love, misuse of power, misuse of wisdom through eons of times, whether it's your lifetime or your lineage or soul family tree. of that out, and I'm just holding that center, and then really as things are being cleared, opening that center up so it's even bigger and more expanded. And so yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful way to just bring those frequencies into a container, allow individuals, it's really your souls that are doing your own healing. It's allowing, it's your soul saying, we're ready to let this go, we're ready to let that go. And if you open up to that and you really are present in that moment, people can even go into their bodies and know where it's being pulled out. I'm sure some of you probably felt how, where it's not only just being pulled out, but how it's being pulled out. Is it coming from the left? Is it coming from the right? Is it coming from the roots? So that's what's happening during this time.
Oh, thank you so much, Mia. Beloved Scott, I wanted to ask you, because for me, this clearing, so to say, was very, very powerful, very much so. And I could feel literally how the light was not only entering my body, but this old, kind of dark, there was such a cleansing, as if the old dark energy was literally getting out of my body through the crown chakra, all out, and everything, especially around my heart, was feeling so much lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. I would love to hear, if possible, from all of you beloveds, if you could please unmute yourself, and if Scott's permission gives all of you permission to do that, it would be really beautiful if all of you could just share from the bottom of your heart, whatever you felt today in this, I found very, very powerful, powerful session. Yes, please. Yeah.
Deborah, your camera you guys have been frozen for quite a bit. Try turning your camera off and back on. We've been able to hear you, but we've been able to see you for the past few minutes. That's why actually when Omoshar had the Krishna image, I put that up. And I'm going to call on beloved Dara and then Pia Avila. So hello there, Deborah Robin, also known as Dara. Greetings.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you, beloveds, for this amazing gift this morning. It was so profound and palpable. The first thing that I can remember in this moment, because I was so deep, was seeing sacred geometry. I saw beautiful images, and then it went multidimensional. And when you talked about sending the energy to and from beyond, I really got in touch with the cosmic beings that are part of this process and receiving from us as well. And that's when I felt this new love come in and was told that we're being filled with a brand new kind of love that we've never experienced before. And I just, I think I had tears coming, and it was just an amazing, deep healing. And then you had us take it out again. And thank you for reminding us that we are reverse engineering, coming from the future back to the now, and around again from the past to this beautiful focal point. Thank you, Scott, for calling on me. Thank you to my beloved awakening family here.
Thank you so much, Dara. I'm going to put the spotlight on Pia Avila. Greetings.
Hi, you can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to share. Mia, amazing. Thank you so much for the introduction. And I mean, all of you, everyone who was, doing their part. The healing was very powerful. And actually, I felt pretty much, or I have experienced pretty much the same as Diara. when you started with the clearing, and by the way, I'm very familiar with the clearing or with the KS because I'm also a KS3 practitioner. And I was really excited to receive today. So when you started with the clearing, I was guided to connect with Shekinah Ma and to just call her forth and to show me what needs to be cleared on personal level and maybe even collectively. And she was just pointing me to the second chakra, the sacral chakra. And I could just feel like a flush of sadness coming up. And of course, I kind of knew what was being cleared and released. And then I felt there was an old aspect of mine, or maybe an old story, just being pulled out of the field. And I could just see that old version of me. It was just being released, and it almost looked like a ghost or like a shadow that usually it needs to be integrated, but it was just being pulled out and out of the field. And then I started to feel some sensation in my throat chakra, and another clearing took place. And this is where I actually started to feel a deeper connection was created maybe to another universe. And Diara, you said it so beautifully. I felt like another field of consciousness, some other beings, which are actually us, just in the future, just bringing back that divine love that hasn't been experienced until this moment of now for us. So we were just basically sending ourselves what we are needing and requiring to continue this journey, if that makes any sense to you. And it also brought like tears to my eyes, and I felt this love, and it felt so new and fresh and clean and so loving. And I really felt, when we talk about becoming more balanced between feminine and masculine, when you become more androgyn or androgynous, I'm not sure if I say it correctly, but when you're like kind of like genderless, I felt that could kind of come through, where you're just so soft and fluid and fluffy, and so you're just basically so in love with yourself and life and everything that exists. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very, very, very beautiful. Reverend Jeffrey, I'm putting the spotlight on you, brother. And thank you so much for being one of our regulars, always your dancing, your movement, and reminding us that Lovolution is the solution. What was your experience, brother?
I felt the love. I am to be immersed in the field of this collective group and having such beautiful people that you bring together. It just lifted my energy. I was struggling with a few things, and I'm back on. I feel you brought me right back to the source, and realize that connection is what we're doing. And when we do it together, it's so powerful. The gratitude to be part of this is just Kundalini flowing. It's amazing. And we are. I mean, I study a lot of the unified physics. I love the Resident Science Foundation. I love hanging out over at Humanities Team. And this is just the most amazing process happening, and it's happening here. And I can't give Scott enough praise for his connection to his higher power that allows all this to actually manifest, so that I can sit here in gratitude and appreciate it in my little humble way. Thank you, guys. Love you, love you. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to put the spotlight back on beloveds, and hopefully it's going. The internet is so slow here, so it's hard to tell what's happening. And looks like Deborah and me are getting their computer set up. All right, well, I will read. Okay, can we try? Can we hear? Michelle, can we hear them?
Not yet.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, we can. We can hear you. Okay.
Great.
Oh, beautiful.
Your pitch is just
telling us that we have
choppy. That's all.
we've tried everything. we're
Yeah.
still on, so that's good. We're plugged into the divine source outlet.
Beautiful. So I'm wondering, I don't see that anybody has volunteered and asked for a private or personal healing. And for some reason, we're still focused on Reverend Jeffrey. Even my ability to spotlight isn't working. Okay, there we go. We are dependent on our technology so much, aren't we? So I wanted to ask one more time if anybody's wanting some private support. Otherwise, if the internet connection could be strong enough, I'm wondering if our beloveds. Hi, Deborah. Sure. All right, so Deborah's going to come on downstairs here. Have we lost the connection completely?
We have no power upstairs anymore.
No power.
So we could not charge the, I don't know, can you hear me?
Yes.
How's our internet and sound connection here, Omashar?
The sound is good. Your visual is just choppy, but you're better than you were before.
Right. Okay.
Wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately, we have no power in our room anymore. So
We have all power in our hearts.
yeah, Mia is on another call right now. She needed to go to the next healing. That's how, that's how many people are demanding and needing and wanting this apparently in our life right now. And so is there anyone else who would love to?
Yeah, if anybody else wants to share, let us know, raise your hand or put it in the chat box. And you were going to share kind of about meditation, the water analogy.
Yeah, I did not.
We haven't done that yet.
No, I haven't. I thought I didn't take my water bottle down.
I've got one right there.
No, yeah. Is there anyone else who would like to share?
Okay.
I would like to share.
Okay, great. And who's that speaking?
That's Dia Therese.
Okay. Hi, Dia. Let me put
Hi.
this-
Okay. Are we connected?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dia, what would you? I'm not seeing her though.
There she is. She's up now.
Oh, I'm on my telephone now.
We can hear you.
Yes.
We can hear you, sweetheart. Just go for it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get near my computer. Can you see me on the other picture? Because when I turn my,
You can see your chair.
I know, but when I turn
I
my,
see.
There you are. We can see you now.
oh, okay, there you are. This is a wonderful, wonderful day. I woke up at what would be your 5:30 or 6 and felt good and wonderful, and to have this meditation at a time when I needed nothing and felt so wonderful already with the 3 hours or 4 hours that I'd already had. Oh, talk about icing on the cake. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Dia Therese. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Lynn and Leaf write, a vortex has descended upon you. Our prayers are for continued broadcast of our show. Thank you very much, Lynn and Leaf. And Reverend Jeffrey is reminding us that about the future, come fly with us into the future, spacefed.com, International Space Federation. Okay.
And beautiful Christy Michaels has her hand up, and your internet has gone clear now. You're just perfect.
Oh,
we can actually
all right,
see
well.
both of you. I can actually see who is Scott and who is Deborah. So.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, so good to see you, Scott. Thank you so much. I just have to say the meditation, I had trouble myself even getting online, and I'm not sure why, but the joy of the sacred energy, it was like this honey, just so beautiful. I just love this energy. It's like the best, it just warms my heart and elevates my spirit, and so powerful. And I'm just so grateful for you, Scott, and for all of the wonderful people that gather other part of the Global Peace Tribe, so that we could bring all of this deliciousness together and have these gorgeous, extraordinary moments of healing and blessing. And we are so blessed. And I just wish to send it out, so that more people can be touched in this wonderful way. It's just, I'm beyond words. It's just wonderful. Thank you, Scott.
Well, hopefully you'll have plenty of words in 2 weeks, because we're doing a show together on.
Yes, I'm very excited about it. My favorite topic, the rise of the divine feminine, and unveiling and uncovering all that has been suppressed about the Magdalene and about Mary. And Eden Amador is going to be hot right back from France. The energy and the transmission of somebody who's walked the land. Because when I walk the land of all the sacred sites that she's going to, I've been tracking her trip, and I've been to all those sacred sites, and it's like, it's transforming. It is the pilgrimage of the pilgrimage. The kings and the queens from generations and centuries have all made this pilgrimage. And so the energy is so prayed up that just when you step in the field, it transforms you. And of course, Scott knew me before Magdalene and after Magdalene. He has seen how I come on fire, and has had, it's like so much joy, so much fun. It's the best.
So on July 22nd, Saturday night, July 22nd, our show is going to be The Rise of the Divine Feminine, the Mary Magdalene Feast, with Christy Eden Amador, who's in France right now, just leading a retreat, all dedicated to the Magdalene, will be with us, co-hosting. We've got Marguerite is confirmed. She's going to be doing the show with us.
She's an outstanding scholar and researcher. And then I'm bringing forth my research on Dr. Joe Dispenza, who I found with 8,000 brain scans was talking about what he has accomplished in profound levels of healing. And I'm listening to it and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's straight out of the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, because he's saying, this is what I do. And then I hear, this is what I've done. Mary Magdalene spoke in her gospel. And then he would say, and then we do this. And Magdalene would say, and then I did this. And then he would say, and I was like, put the two dots together. And this video is now exploding and going viral. It's just so extraordinary to see the science, 8,000 brain scans documenting what Mary Magdalene, this is why she's so powerful, and what she accomplished. So I'm super, super excited about it. Thanks for the opportunity. I think it's just going to blow the socks off of everybody and show people what true success of a spiritual heart, the spiritual heart and the way of love is where we have to go if we want this planet to be alive.
Thank you, Christy. Please put a link into the chat box
of
what the video, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
All right, thank you, dear.
I want to read a few comments, and then, beloved Deborah, if you can talk about meditation, that'd be beautiful. But we always want to support our family, and I'm noticing that one of our people in the chat box just asked if we could send love and light to daughter Rain Satori and your family. Doesn't say your name here, so maybe tell us more. Your family dog, Kai, of 14 years, made transition last night, and how hard that is for a 14-year-old daughter. Being a dog lover, Jasmine Bear, where I just woke up. She was cuddled up next to me. So we love our fur family, and that is a big, big, big deal when there's a transition. So,
it's Scotty. Yeah.
Scotty Satori. Oh, we love you, Scotty. Scotty's a big member of our family. So, Scotty, just take a moment and everybody, let's go to gallery view and send maximum grace to Scotty Satori, his daughter, and the spirit of the dog. Hi, beloved. Hi. Maximum grace for the Satori family. Maximum grace for Kai, and thank you, Kai, for your 14 years of service to this family. There's only a dog can provide such pure love. Thank you. And there's Scotty. Hey, Scotty.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How's your daughter doing with that? That's a big one.
She's asleep now, and she has been. She's like, I just want to sleep. So, yeah, and very fortunately, he did go away in between her mom and her fiance, right on the bed. So we were hoping for that.
Okay. All right.
So that really was good. We went up. Yeah, so it's really good. We're seeing her asleep right now. It's a blessing. Of course, have my family here always taking care of me. So I love you all. Thank you so much. And it's 12:12 here. Yeah, perfect. I gotta get a picture of that.
We love you, Scotty. God's blessings to you.
Thank you. Mahalo.
And I just received, a text from Sylvia, who's trying her best to get in to the Zoom room to receive a healing. So I just sent her the link, and we'll see if she gets in or not. So, yeah.
Thank you, Omashar.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the power of meditation?
Of course, I'm very happy and pleased to do so. And I just wanted also to explain maybe also why some of you might have felt this KS healing session today as more powerful than usual, because we were just talking about Eden and the wonderful work that she's doing in south of France. And before that, actually, beloved Trinway, who were bringing literally from the future the KS healing method, have been for the summer solstice. So it's all many light workers have been working all together around the summer solstice to really bring in anchor in even more light on this planet. So just for you as a little quantum physics explanation why this all these healings are it's just the beginning, are just going to be so more powerful, much more powerful every day and every week and every month. And we could also really track on the Schumann's resonance, what happened on the 21st and the 22nd of June, where the beloved Trinway were in Cusco, Machu Picchu, which is one of the most powerful nodes to really literally kind of transform the world. So yeah, that's probably why you felt this session today as even more powerful. And maybe you want to let us know if you want more of that. So we're very happy to provide more. And yeah, just feel free to let us know. And we could do this on a more regular basis. So meditation. Why are we always emphasizing, and I think since the history of this planet, everybody who really tries to be fulfilled in life and to be happy for no reason. That's to me true happiness, and true success is when we can be happy without needing something. Well, it is said in the old traditions that to find that to make sure that not everybody would find that happiness, they have been hiding it where nobody would look for it, and that's inside of all of us. And inside of all of us is this beautiful jewel and this beautiful source where we can always tap into and really be happy for no reason, no matter at any time of the day and everywhere on this planet. And so I have spent a lot of time studying many spiritual masters, and I happen to have lived amongst Buddhist monks in Tibet as well. And I had a very beautiful explanation about what happens with our mind when we meditate. And meditation is first from a detachment from our thoughts, right? So one of the most profound ways is just to go into silence and observe our thoughts. When we can detach from our thoughts, that's when we really go deep into our true nature, into our true self. And what really happens then with our mind is, can you see this water bottle, which should be, yeah, this water bottle. So just let us imagine that this is filled up with water, and we have a little bit of sand in this water bottle. And now what happens if we shake the water with the sand? Obviously, we will have mud in the bottle, right? Now, what happens if I just do nothing else but putting down this water bottle and let the sand and be silent and do nothing? And do nothing but being silent. What happens? Obviously, the sand goes down and the water becomes clear again, right? Now, this is exactly, so we have clear water again and the sand is down here. And this is actually exactly what happens to our mind. Means the sand are the information. And there's nothing wrong at all, although, of course, we are now in a very sometimes overwhelming world, filled with information coming and bombarding all of us from everywhere, from our iPad, our iPhones, our TV, and our teachers and everybody, which is wonderful. There's nothing against information. We do not want to go back into a Stone Age, right? But if we are overwhelmed, that means that we just have too many information within us. And then, of course, our brain becomes mud. So the first thing that we want is just to go into silence and let the information sink in. And of course, the water becomes clear again. So that's really one of the most important things. And yeah, I had the great pleasure to run a school in India where we would do that at the beginning of each and every period. Because I taught the kids, when the math teacher comes in, he shakes the water bottle and then it's mud. And then we just let it sink in. You don't need to learn anything anymore because automatically the information sink in and then the water is clear again, and so on and so on. And really what happened is that within 3 weeks, the entire school, and we did this really every period with the entire school, 1,500 children from baby class all the way up to 12th class, 10th class first, and all teachers, all students had to do that. Within 3 weeks, we already had a completely different school, literally. Like everybody was becoming way more focused, kinder, more compassionate. After 6 months, really there was the concentration and capacity of the children had raised to such a degree where they started to really enjoy coming to school. And after 1 year, after 2 years, it was having risen those marks was just a side effect. They were so much more joyful, so much more compassionate and happier and filled with love and light, shared, of course. And yeah, everybody shares everything, but there they really from inside shared their food, shared their knowledge. And it was such a joy to see the transformation. So I highly emphasize to take, sometimes just a couple of minutes off during our life, if possible every hour. Of course, I literally have an alarm clock on my in my phone which rings every hour, and then I just tune in, come back to 12 o'clock, as we like to say, and silence my mind, try to observe the thoughts, letting them go like clouds are going away and coming back to the inner silence that we all have within us.
Beautiful, beautiful description. Thank you. Oh, sorry. How's our internet? Is it good? Are we consistent?
You, for the last 20 minutes, it's been awesome. Just like a new dawn.
Okay.
And I see that Sylvia finally managed to get in with us, but I see that Mia has also left. She was hoping to have a individual healing.
Feel comfortable doing a healing for one of our participants?
Of course,
So,
yeah.
Sylvia, can we bring you on screen, or?
Is there someone who?
Yeah, this is Sylvia. Sylvia is one of our beloved Global Peace Tribe members. She's been a regular. She also, you saw her on Christian Hoffman's Sunday show.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Very nice to meet you, Sylvia. Very beautiful.
It's good to meet you, and thank you deeply for your part in the healing earlier and your willingness.
Of course, we are all holding the light and the frequency.
Sylvia, are you still in that halfway house, so to speak?
No, actually, dear friends picked me up from a homeless shelter a week ago Saturday, and I'm now in their basement, reconnected with my computer that I was disconnected with for a couple months.
Yes.
Welcome back, Sylvia. We've missed you, and it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you and to be seen. That's part of this pilgrimage, was a certain level of invisibility that's been difficult.
Wow. So how can I help, Sylvia? Beloved Sylvia, how can I help you?
I've struggled a lot to clear lingering remnants of infancy trauma. And part of my pilgrimage over my life has been to, especially to find peace with root and sacral chakra energies, because that's what was abused, and I have tried to suppress those energies and dissociate from them, and obviously that's not
Not a
the
good
answer to it, but that was my way of surviving the trauma. And the process of healing and connecting with myself has been, it feels like, every time I try to connect with myself, another aspect resists the process, and the shame, instead of transmuting or dissolving, is physical and corrosive and toxic. And so the healing earlier actually was a window into the possibility of that cycle being broken.
And what do you feel right now?
Hesitation and appreciation.
Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Is there still pain? Do you feel pain?
Yes.
Okay, where do you
the rib cage and pelvic area, ovaries, and up at the base of my skull, and rib cage, the right between the breasts.
She's going to get something to help you. There's a device that she's going to use to help to. So she's not leaving. She's going to get her.
So I didn't feel her leave energetically. I felt
Okay, good. And I see that Dara is holding space. So I'm going to bring her on just for a moment.
Thank you, dear.
And Omashar is holding space.
Thank you, Omashar.
And Eleanor Joy and Ian.
And Dia Teresa
and Scotty Satori. So your family is, coming together. Here's Christy. So now your family is coming together to hold space for you as here's beloved Deborah.
I'm actually holding my hands out to yours for this process. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, beloved. So could you please, thank you so much to all of you for helping and participating. Beloved, could you please, I heard everything and I can feel you. Could you please just lay down and really relax wherever, whatever.
I'm not in a space to lay down. I'm in a basement on a chair, but I'm cuddling my younger self in the form of this polar bear.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Are you feeling comfortable? Are you feeling comfortable the way you are right now? Yeah.
I'm feeling cocooned in the support and
okay, one.
Yeah, that's the comfort is unfamiliar, so it's not necessarily, yeah.
The amount of can be overwhelming sometimes. I get that. Please then enjoy. We're doing a little prayer now for you, and then I'll start a very profound healing just for you, okay? Okay. Still of mind and clear of heart, I enter now into the cosmic portal of holding, where the higher self of Sylvia awaits. With open heart, complete trust and surrender. And in the name of the divine cosmic Christ, I ask now for the manifestation of the highest timeline reality, for Sylvia to become realized of mind, body, and soul, with gentle lessons and graceful process, and increase this holding as much as the cosmic law, physical body, and Sylvia's soul shall allow. I choose now to live in the reality where the healing has already been accomplished. The fates have been altered and our prayers answered through thine holy presence of love. While honoring the free will of all, I give my complete thanks and gratitude for all that has already occurred through your mighty presence and thine eternal light. I am free, the soul is free, all is free, and so it is. Amen. So I'm asking now all our beautiful masters, including Shekinah Mansanandaji, enter this healing journey, and please help with your power, love, light, wisdom, and consciousness, this manifestation process for an even greater shift. I'm literally clearing all of your chakras right now, but it goes way below everything that you're familiar with. We start with the earth star chakra, which is below your feet even. So it'll all happen in silence now, just for you to know what's happening right now. If you feel even your chakras, swirling, that's absolutely normal. And please feel free to ask if you have any question. Okay, please clear, balance, activate, and harmonize Sylvia's earth chakra. Please clear, balance, activate, and harmonize Sylvia's feet. Please clear, balance, activate, and harmonize Sylvia's feet. Throat chakra. Sylvia's throat. So stars. love from the past and the future. Sylvia, skeletal structure to bone to cranium, spinal column to spinal nerves, muscular to ligament, circulatory and lymphatic system to venous and arterial, heart to lung, breath to blood to brain barrier, organ and endocrine system recalibrate, immunity system and blood chemistry upgrade, central nervous system to parasympathetic to sympathetic to vagus nerve, balance now. It is complete. Thank you. Thank you. Sylvia, how do you feel now?
Grateful and adjusting.
Do you feel the love entering? What did you feel?
There is so much to clear. And the there is relief percolating. In the rib cage area is still fermenting, and I still feel the decay there. And there's more acceptance of the possibility of ease and relief, and more welcome of it, because part of this was resistance of the possibility of ease and relief.
Divine is giving you everything. Is giving all of us everything. We must just allow it. Yes. The light is always there. The sun is always shining. It's up to us to allow the clouds to pass away.
And that's part of
The sun is even shining on you now. You have a beautiful sun rays shining on you now.
Yes.
Yeah. That's very common after a healing session. Yeah, yeah. There
it is. So I and we are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia, so much for opening yourself to receive. Thank you, of course, beloved Deborah.
My greatest.
And thank you, our global peace drivers. I'm going to go to gallery view. I'm so grateful for those of you that stayed on the show, because I know, it's a little different. And it's beautiful that for those of you that stayed, I saw many of you had your hands up and were sending healing energy during all this time to Sylvia. So thank you so much. And again, we're going to be shifting into more of these healing experiences on our shows. On the Saturday night show, we're going to start doing, in addition to whatever our program is, we're going to have like one healing, key ES healing per show, either individually or group. So we're trying new things to just continue to awaken. So again, thank you so much, Deborah.
Oh, you more. This is my greatest joy. My greatest joy to help and to provide any sort of help possible on this planet. It's really my greatest honor. Thank you.
Dara writes in the chat box, Deborah, that was so beautiful. I kept checking in as I was aiding in the work to be in absolute integrity, and I was told that I have worked with you before like this.
Wow.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
And again, both Deborah and I actually have taken on the role of being primary stewards of the Haven, where there are going to be these beautiful events taking place. And all of you are invited to join us for our big kind of opening of the new, kind of the next level of the Haven this Thursday night. We will still have an Awakening World on Wednesday night. It's going to be with Zenka Caro and Alter are coming back on Wednesday night. So that's going to be awesome. And then on Thursday night, we will be bringing you Kristen Hoffman and the Twin Ray in a satsang. This will be Thursday night starting with meditation at 6:30, and then their experience will begin around 7. And we'll send out a special notice with the Zoom room for that. So we always love to go to Om Ashar to close us out. Eleanor Joy and Ian and Reverend Jeffrey, if you're still with us, let's enjoy an Om Ashar song. How was that for you, brother?
Phenomenal, beautiful. And it's like when you take on the role of I've lost the word, but for Sylvia, we were all holding space for her. And when you get out of your own head and you realize you're holding space for another sister, it becomes something more profound than it feeds you. And so I found I know it was for Sylvia, but ultimately it's for all of us. My spine was tingling and the clearing was for me too. And I noticed the more that I have a clearing within myself, the easier it is for me to elocute what a concept. And so thank you, Deborah. That was phenomenal, beautiful. What a star you are. And just for clarity, Scott, every day from now on, at 6:30 there'll be a meditation, and you'll send out to the Peace Tribe the links for that. Yes.
Yeah, the daily meditation will start on Thursday night, July 13th.
From then onward.
Yeah, and then from that point on, it'll be, and I've got to create a new Zoom room and links. I'll do all that.
And so this Wednesday and Saturday, the Awakening World starts at 7 o'clock, not 6, or is it?
This Wednesday, we'll stay with 6 o'clock, and then Thursday is when the transition will take place.
Okay, good.
So Wednesday night, I know it's a little confusing. We'll send
All
out
right.
an email. Wednesday night, still 6 o'clock beginning. Then Thursday night, meditation at 6:30, and the show, the Christian Hoffman and the Twin Ray at 7. And then Saturday, and then every night after that, 6:30 meditation, and then Saturday night's show will start at 7.
Just being clear, because it's a good thing. So here we are.
Yeah, I would maybe love to add a little something. The 6:30 meditation is actually really when also the show is starting, and we just the love and light that you could feel today is actually what we are going to bring, all of us. And there will be more than Mia and myself. There will be so many other leaders of the light literally meditating with us together. So if you really liked the energy that you felt today, this is really what you're going to feel every day now at 6:30. And because of this light, because this light is going to bring so much more love and joy and happiness to all of the shows, that's why we decided to start every show also at 6:30 with a meditation. So please don't be afraid to really come in every day at 6:30 and into the shows at 6:30. I don't think that the meditation will always take half an hour, it will be sometimes 15 minutes. It really depends also on the container of light that is there and that is created. Sometimes we can heal and clear within 5 minutes, even within 10 minutes. The intention is really actually to clear the entire space, and to fill it with love and light before we do anything. So before we do such a show, before we do such a show, before we do a concert or whatever, it's really to come deep, to have a deep connection within ourselves, with all of us together and with the world. And like that, we can really broaden even more love and light, and also to the universe, and to all brothers and sisters, 8 billion of us, without them knowing exactly what we're doing. I hope so. Maybe that's easier for everyone to remember. It's gonna be daily 6:30, and I'm sorry. Maybe.
Hope springs eternal in this heart of mine, learning surrender, learning to fly, knowing you're with me, my invisible friend, loving me onwards, calling me out of myself. Here I go again, trusting in life. All of the tears I've cried, clearing the way. All that's been said and done, dust. And now that I'm here again, I will sing praises to the maker of my life. I will sing praises to the maker of my life. One heart, one breath, one love, one life. Knowing you love me and that we're divine. My heart is open, my heart is thine. I give my life to you, your hands in this world, open and flowing, calling me out of myself. Here I go again, trusting in life. All of the tears I've cried, clearing the way. All that's been said and done is turning to dust. And now that I'm here again, I will sing praises to the maker of my life. I will sing praises to the maker of my life. One heart, one breath, one love, one life. One heart, one breath, one love, one life. One heart, one breath, one love, one life.
Thank you for your beautiful, beloved Om Shanti. Thank you, everybody, for moving and dancing, and thank you, beautiful family. Thank you so much. Well, life evolves, life moves on. And hey, come to Ashland, Oregon. Let's all start spending time together at the Haven. It's right in downtown Ashland. It's an amazing, beautiful space. And of course, we're going to continue to gather together online. Beloved Om will always be with us. Although he's going to take a little vacation to visit his mother. So that's going to happen. So we're looking forward to supporting you to take some time to go back to England to marry old.
Yeah, that'll probably be the first week of August. It's funny because just during Sylvia's healing, my mum rang. She goes, Nicholas. She's like, she can't see, and so she wanted to ring my brother. She said, "Oh, it's the wrong one." I said, "No, it's the right one, Mum." So anyway,
maximum grace for you and your mom.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Definitely, it's been really amazing doing these Sacred Sunday shows. I'm feeling a little sentimental.
We see each
And-
other every day now. It's 6:30.
And we will see everybody. And yes, Susan, let your friends in Ashland, any of you who are friends in Ashland, please encourage them to come to the Haven. Have them come at like 6 o'clock this Thursday night, July 13th, so they can kind of come in, see the Haven, and then be here for the meditation. And then we're going to have amazing Christian Hoffman playing music live and the beloved twin rays sharing their wisdom. It'll be a beautiful evening. So love to have people joining us live at the Haven. And of course, we will see all of you online as well.
Gallery
Take
view.
care. What's that?
Gallery view.
Oh, yes, yes, sir. All right, everybody, say goodbye. Much love. We'll see you. And remember, we can make any moment sacred by choosing to see the divine. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.